Hey guys, what is going on? So I wanted to compare the differences between the new Gorilla Shroom 2.0 versus the old one. So the new one just launched on Monday. I want to talk about the differences between the two in terms of what they added, what they took away, why you may want to get it, what it does, everything like that. So before I get into that, I am not a mushroom expert, so I'm not going to be the one to answer like the super in detail questions about each individual mushroom. I do have experience with lion's mane and cordyceps individually. I've been taking those since I was in college. However, there are other mushrooms in this product that I just can't pinpoint exactly what they're doing. So if you have more information about mushrooms or more experience, chime in, talk about that. But for me personally, I don't have that experience. But I do want to talk about the differences between the two in terms of what I have noticed with this formula and stuff like that. So one, what does this product do and what is it not? Well, it is not a psychedelic product. I've gotten a lot of questions about people asking that. I think most of them are joking, but no, it is not a psychedelic product. It is generally for improved cognitive function. So in general, mental clarity is a big one that you get out of this product. Memory formation, if you're using it for studying. I got a lot of people telling me when this first launched that they were using it during that time period is very beneficial. Creativity, if you're potentially doing something a little bit more creative. A lot of those things are hard to really accurately gauge. So there are studies that go over the methods of how they track that stuff. I don't really know if those are good studies or not, but in general, a lot of people do seem to like a lot of these mushrooms individually, and this is 4 main mushrooms. So lion's mane is kind of the main one in terms of that cognitive function improvement that you're getting. It's the heaviest dose. They brought it over 3 grams in this product, so it's a really heavy hitter. And then it's also beneficial in my experience with the gym. So again, I've been taking cordyceps and lion's mane, but mostly cordyceps for years now. And it's on and off. I'm not always using it, but I do notice a significant improvement in my gym performance when I take it. It's kind of similar to taking something like creatine or the improved endurance that you get from something like ecdystrone. So for me, I really feel like it's synergistic with those products. So I generally take ecdystrone year round. I definitely take creatine year round. And then if I'm adding cordyceps into the mix, I feel like I'm just really maxing out that endurance perspective, allowing me to get more volume, have more intensity and energy in the gym. And I just really like that. So for me, I tend to use this product before the gym because I do like the improved focus and mental clarity that I get with this product in the gym, which I think is really important for having a good set. Then obviously having that improved endurance is beneficial as well. So that's really the only context I use it in. Other than when I was initially trying it, I did use it to try and focus and stuff like that. And what I found personally is that the focus that I got from this product was not as good as from Gorilla Mind Smooth. So if I really need to dial in on something, Gorilla Mind Smooth is what I personally go for. However, if you're doubling your dose on the lion's mane and having improved dosages across the mushrooms in general, well, hey, maybe it does end up being better than Smooth in that context. I've yet to try the new formula, but if I were to take a double dose of this, maybe it would be better than Smooth. So don't have experience comparing those two, but if you have experience with lion's mane and taking higher dosages, that could be very, very beneficial in that context. But again, I do primarily use it for the gym. A lot of people talk about their experiences using it studying, and it's really good for that, especially, the memory formation and potentially creativity. If you're doing something like art or whatever else, you would need creativity for. Could be beneficial in a lot of different ways. So there's a wide spectrum of what it could be used for. Again, I'm pretty basic. I'm just kind of using it for the gym. I think a lot of people are going to be doing it for that same reason. And I really just like, if you want to take cordyceps in general, that is beneficial, but getting that focus and the cordyceps and potentially the other benefits of the other mushrooms as well, could be really, really good for your gym performance and overall health and stuff like that. A lot of the other benefits of some of these other mushrooms that I don't have as much experience with, it's hard to really quantify. Am I getting improved heart health with this? I don't really know. Am I getting cancer fighting properties? I don't really know. So there's a lot of different potential benefits, but I'm not going to get into those because I don't have any way of tracking them. I don't have a specific experience with those things. And so I can't really say in that regard. Now, what is different between this old formula and the new formula? And essentially, like I said before, you're getting higher dosages of things like lion's mane. So your lion's mane goes from 1,500 milligrams to 3,200. So you're over doubling that. Cordyceps goes from 1,000 to 1,500. So a 50% increase on that. And then I think reishi on here gets from 500 milligrams to 1,500. So if you like a reishi mushroom, I don't really have a lot of experience with that outside of just using it in this product. but you're getting triple the dosage in that one. And then Mataki, however you say that, I think that goes from 250 milligrams to 500. So you're getting about a doubling there. So those are kind of the 4 ingredients that are in that product. Now, what have they taken out of this from, going from the new formula to the old one? They took out L-theanine, which is often used in conjunction with caffeine to help not have as big of a stimulatory effect. So caffeine is one of the most studied ergogenic aids. A lot of people take it with their pre-workout, whether they're taking a Red Bull or taking like Gorilla Mind or, any type of pre-workout product in general. And a lot of people don't like the effects of caffeine in terms of how it makes them feel, but they do like, the improved performance of it. So L-theanine is usually used to bring that down. And considering this is not a caffeinated product, or it's not really overly stimulatory, it's not really giving you those stimulants in general, I don't really see the reason why they would have theanine in there. And I personally don't get anything out of theanine because I'm not super responsive to stims in general. So I can't say if that's an addition or subtraction, but I would say most people probably don't want theanine when they're using a product like this, but I could be wrong. They also took out ashwagandha, which is a similar kind of thing. It does help to decrease cortisol, potentially improve your testosterone levels. But there are a lot of people who have had negative experiences with ashwagandha. So I'm not one of those people. However, in the context of how you use this product, I don't really see how ashwagandha fits in there. So even though I do like ashwagandha and I do take it, in terms of me taking it with this product before the gym or before, any type of focus environment that I want to use it for, I don't really see how ashwagandha is a good addition to that. So I'm glad they took it out because I think that there's enough people who have negative experiences with ashwagandha. And in terms of, again, how I would want to use this product, I don't think ashwagandha really fits in there as well. Now, I personally am not super sensitive to it, so it's not like it was hindering my experience with this product to any significant degree. But if that was your experience with it, maybe the decrease in L-theanine, the decrease in ashwagandha is going to make the product have a much better experience. And then having those improved, more lion's mane, more cordyceps, everything like that should allow you to get more bang for your buck in those areas and just get an overall better experience. So I would say it's probably a significant upgrade from the old one in terms of just the dosages that they give you, the removing of some of the ingredients that they otherwise probably shouldn't have had in there. And I think it's just an upgrade on the product in general. So if you like the old version, you'll probably love the new version. If you didn't like the old version, it's possible that the improvements that they made are going to make you go from not liking it to liking it. But again, I haven't tried the product yet, so I can't really talk about the differences between the two other than just the ingredient label. So hopefully that helps. Again, not a mushroom expert, but hopefully, talking about these differences could help you make the decision if it's, right for you, or maybe you don't want to go for it. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.